If you haven't realized that my friend Helen from the UK is a very thoughtful and inspiring blogger, you should go check her out because she inspired this video. She recently posted a video called School, Luxury or Torture, and this isn't a direct response, but it's certainly inspired by that video. In the video, Helen talked about these things called free schools that are popping up in the UK. I won't go into all the details about what free schools are because one, I don't really understand it, and two, she explained it in her video, so go check that out. Helen's against free schooling for a lot of the same reasons that people in America are against homeschooling. There's this myth with homeschooling that homeschool kids don't get enough social interaction or they don't get enough outside influences, and that's not always true. Sometimes, yes, but not always. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about government-controlled schooling and how I think it sucks. Okay, so I haven't done a lot of research into the public school system in America, and in fact I probably haven't done nearly enough to make this video proper and, fact-based, but I will tell you the things that I do know. I do know that thanks to George Bush in America we have something called No Child Left Behind, which is some government initiative that makes people push kids through school. Inspired by No Child Left Behind, a lot of states have started instituting standardized testings for all their children. The problem with standardized testing, and at least the way they're using it in Florida, and I don't know about other states, but certainly the way they're using it in Florida, is to judge teachers, not students. You see, I know lots of kids, and I know lots of people, in fact that are adults, that have lots of test anxiety. It doesn't matter how much they've studied, it doesn't matter how much they know the subject. They freak out when they have a test, and they don't do well. In Florida, if enough students don't do well in a specific teacher's classroom, they lower the amount of pay that school gets. If we're supposed to be educating our children and they're the future of America, shouldn't we be putting all the money we could possibly put into making those kids the best possibly educated kids that we have? No, instead they're cutting the funding to schools that don't perform very well and firing teachers that don't do well. Now again, it's not to say that some teachers aren't actually doing their job. Some are just sucking at it and probably should get fired. But some teachers are doing an honest, good job and their students just have test anxiety and therefore they get funding cut to them. It just doesn't make any sense. It makes sense on any other economic model. If something's not doing well, you cut the funding, you cut it out, you get rid of it. But in an education system, that just doesn't seem to do well.